This is New York Living. Money Matters.
I'm Lindley Pless. Sanyika Calloway Boyce says there was a time when she feared she'd never get out of credit card debt.
And by the time I graduated from college, I had 10 credit cards and $15,000 in credit card debt.
Her experience inspired her to become a financial fitness coach who offers up advice for parents, teens, and young adults about how to avoid getting into a situation as bad as hers. In her books and articles in Young Money magazine, she says she's made it her mission to help parents in particular understand that kids need to hear about finances in order to understand them.
The first thing is let your teen into your household managing. Help them understand how the budget works, what you have to spend, what you bring in, and they'll actually begin to value the household and the dollar more.
She says at conferences she tells parents not to be afraid of being the bad guy, and when rules are broken, there need to be repercussions. Sanyika recommends giving your teens access to credit, but then monitoring their credit card activity.
If the credit limit is $500, then the credit limit that I would suggest that the parent put in place is $300. And if the teen or college student goes over that dollar amount, then there is a consequence that comes into play.
She tells us statistics prove college students in particular need to know about managing money and handling credit, especially since in the past 10 years, bankruptcies have risen 96% for those between 18 and 24.
When you think about the fact that now upwards of 70% of employers are doing some sort of background check, including a credit check, when considering you as the final candidate for a position, then it's important to learn this now.
The pros say getting good advice to young teens is very important. Here in the city, the kids I talk to say they're already thinking about their long-term plans.
If you just spend stuff on little things that you want, you won't have enough money to spend on things that you really want when you're older.
We do get allowance. I usually save it and then I spend it on something that my parents usually wouldn't get for me.
Some say they're already setting parameters for themselves to avoid getting into trouble.
I know for a fact that I wouldn't be able to have a credit card because I would just spend it all the time.
In 2001, more college-age students filed bankruptcy than graduated college, so now is as good a time as any to make sure future generations become financially fit to secure their futures. For Money Matters, Lindley Pless, New York 1.